Chizuk from the Parsha, Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Parshas Lech Lechu. Sometimes you're sitting next to a person and you're thinking inside your Rebbeinu Shalom, to this guy, he already suffered so much in his life, so much disappointments, with kids, with family, you name it, he has it, and now you're giving him this. And if someone was supposed to scream this, or we were supposed to scream this, was in this week's Parsha of Avram Avinu. Avram Avinu's life is a journey of disappointments and promises that the Kodesh Baruch Hu promised him, just to see the exact opposite happening for many, many, many years. That was the Nisyonis. The Medrash tells us, Lech Lechu, my Atzuch Meladot Chum B'Yisavuch, it starts with Lech Lechu, and it finishes by Lech Lechu. All the Nisyonis starts with Lech Lechu and finishes Lech Lechu. If you look inside every Nisyon that the Kodesh Baruch Hu gave to Avram Avinu, it is just the opposite what the Kodesh Baruch Hu told him, promised him. He told him, Lech Lechu Ma'atzach, go away. And what am I going to give you for that? I'm going to give you land, I'm going to give you money, and I'm going to give you a good name, fame. What happens? It comes to Yisrael. Vayirov bur, it's a hunger. Rashi says it's the first hunger ever. So what happens? You promised him money, you give him hunger? Shame, a good name. Everybody in town said, Avram, excuse me, this is why you came. You bring us hunger. Get out of here. They kicked him out. They didn't want him. He goes to Mitzrayim with Surah. Everything that he was promised, I can't elaborate on everyone, it's just the opposite. Until he's asking Rebbeinu Shalom, Matitali, what are you going to give me? And Rebbeinu Shalom tells him, I'm going to give you kids, you're going to have a continuation for your generations. What happens? Till the last one, the Al-Qaeda. You promised me kids, he could have said. No, and it doesn't. And what is the most fascinating thing, after Avram Avinu takes his son up to the Al-Qaeda, what does he tell? What HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells him? Ki atu yudati, now I know ki yirai elikim atu. You are yirei Shemayim. What? But 3 years old, when the entire world was serving idols, he was the only one, Echad Oya Avram, that was going against the wind. And now you know that is Yirei Hashem? The Medrash answers yes, because Avram Avinu had every single reason to be disappointed, angry, and frustrated. Giving away a kid or giving away life, Arabs do that too. But when they do it, they have an interest. Maybe I'm going to gain a country, maybe I'm going to get a Medina, maybe I'm going to get something. Avram Avinu did it in a no. I'm doing it only for Kodesh Baruch Hu. Just the opposite. He had everything to lose. All the promises that Kodesh Baruch Hu gave him, boom, it's going to bust right now. He's 137 years old. He's already an old man. His entire life he waited for this, and now you're telling him to get away? Because Avram Avinu knows, no, I have nothing in the world, only this. I don't care. Kodesh Baruch Hu tells me to do it, I do it. I don't ask questions. The EMUNAH that Avram Avinu implemented in us, implemented it 4,000 years ago. The EMUNAH that he had is implemented in us until this day. When somebody at the Holocaust lost his wife and kids, his entire house and business, everything, and he said, Rebbeinu Shalom, you could take away everything you want. My EMUNAH, you're not going to take away? This is what Avram Avinu instilled in us. When somebody burns down the house and they're going outside in the street and they say, Rebbeinu Shalom, I lost my family, I lost my house, I lost everything. One thing you'll never take away, my EMUNAH, this all comes from Avram Avinu. Sometimes we have to think about it and learn it and work on ourselves. It is extremely hard, I know, very hard. But this is what Avram Avinu instilled in us. And if you continue with this journey to have EMUNAH in every single matzav, this is Ve'emin B'Shem V'Yachshaveyu Lo Yitzeduku Hagitn Shabbos.